Otherwise, again. Okay. We can modify the look of the columns, widths and title, fonts, colors, as I mentioned earlier, and the row heights. You can move the column by dragging also. You can sort the column, as I explained earlier. You can modify the columns, which columns you want to show, you can modify it. Okay. And specify the sequence of column using array. Okay. I will just demonstrate all those steps here. So this is a layout. Okay. Let me go to the WBS layout because it has more values here. So I apply WBS here, indent, and now this is our WBS layout. Okay. In that we see that this construction and procurement and design, all those activities are. So as I explained you before, we can resize the columns by dragging it. Yeah. And you can move it also. Like if you want to move total float from here to here, it comes by dragging, just drag it, same like Excel, you can drag it here and there. Sorting means suppose these activities, like these activities, here it is showing 4th of August, and this is 9 August here. So if I sort this start with the start, right now it is sorted with the original duration. Whichever is least duration is coming in the top and the most duration is in the bottom. How we know that? With this small triangle, this one. You see this small triangle. So when this small triangle is visible, upside, it means ascending. If I click again, this is downside, means it is descending. So it is now sorted, all the values for all the activities sorted in terms of duration. If I want to sort in terms of start, I click start in the top here in this column. All now it is sorted from ascending. If I click again, it will be ascending. So the first activity is 21st July, the first one, and the last activity is coming here. If you want to sort with the activity ID, just click here and it will be sorted with the activity ID. Simple. Then if you want to, suppose this blue color with white font is not good for you, you don't like it, or some other like this one. Okay, let me go in the top. This is the first level. Okay, blue is first level, green is second level, yellow is third level, then again dark blue is fourth level. How you see this? Here it is defined. This dark blue is the first level. The font size is 12 Arial. The second level is showing this one. You see here level it is written. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, all WBS color, background color, and the font color is mentioned here. So whichever you modify here, it will be modified here. So for example, I want to put here instead of yellow, you just click this button. Then this box will come, edit font and color. I want to make it, for example, this color, or maybe light color, more light. So I drag the bar here in the top, add it. Now it becomes this one. And here a font color. This is a background color and this is font color. So font, if I want font, any other font, for example, just to demonstrate, I will select some funny font so that it will be visible. Maybe I will select this one. And size is same. So, and the color, font color, maybe I want to make it red. This doesn't look good. Anyway, okay. So now you will see, right now it is yellow with blue. When I click OK, this is changed with this color, with the red font color. Now it is not reflecting here. Once I apply it, then only it will reflect here. So click apply. See,
Done.
all those yellow becomes this one. This one. Okay? So this way you can customize your look and feel of your layout, of your report, as per your requirement, as per your test, as per your your project manager requirement. You can change the fonts and size and all those things. You can even increase the row size also by dragging it, or you can, if you, because this is a single row, but if you want to increase all rows together, you right click and click this one, table font and row, this option. You go here, and here also this is a value. Before I was applying for WBS. Now this is for values, table values. Like this activity is showing black color and font size is 12 or whatever. So you can change the font here also for all these activities. Suppose click font, and suppose you want to make it bigger, for example, and color you want maybe navy or maroon color, purple, whatever. So I select it, and color, background color, usually the activities color white should be there, otherwise it will be confusing. So let's keep it white and click apply. You will see all those activities values, font and color is changed. So 12 is very big, so I will make it 8 only. So it will look like this. You can increase the row height also by clicking this one. Remove this checkbox because the option is disabled. Once you remove this checkbox, now you can increase the row height by selecting this. If I make it 25, okay, and click apply, see the row size is increased. If you increase to 35 or whatever, the row size is increased. So you can organize it as per your requirement. You can modify the layout, look and feel. This show icon here is this one. This show icon, this one, this one. This is show icon.
सर जी ये जो लिखा हुआ है ये सेंटर में कर सकते हैं जैसे एक्सेल में होता है?
नहीं, सेंटर में नहीं होता। अभी तक तो नहीं दिखा मुझे, सेंटर में नहीं हो पाता है। ये जो है वो उसी में रहेगा, ऊपर ही टॉप लाइन है ये, सेंटर नहीं होता। तो इसके लिए बेस्ट वे यही है कि आप जो आपका जो मतलब फॉन्ट साइज है उसके अकॉर्डिंगली आप इसकी विड्थ रखें ताकि ऐसा लगे कि भाई ये मिडिल है, मिडिल अलाइंड, सेंटर अलाइंड नहीं होगा। तो 25 अगर रखते हैं तो इट विल लुक लिटिल बिट गुड, सो यू कैन do these things. Okay, so this is all about formatting layouts. Okay, यहाँ पे अभी कॉलम जो दिख रहा है मुझे, ओरिजिनल ड्यूरेशन, स्टार्ट, फिनिश, टोटल। अब हमें मैनेजर ने बोला कि भाई हमें और भी कॉलम चाहिए या और भी रिपोर्ट में दिखाना है कुछ भी, तो ये जितने भी अवेलेबल ऑप्शंस है, कॉलम्स है, पूरे हर एक को कैटेगराइज किया हुआ है इन्होंने। And then if you click plus sign, it will show more columns, all those columns, whatever is available under that category. So you can increase the width by dragging it. And suppose durations, there are many types of durations available. Dates, you can put these dates. You will know slowly when you start building schedule, you will know what are these dates. But for now, start and finish. And the baseline and baseline I still did not explain you, so I will explain you when then I will show you. Suppose if I want to show what calendar, for example, so you can add right now. What are the columns available? Selected columns is activity ID, activity name, original, same column here. It is showing here. All these columns are selected here. And our same column is showing here, right? Now,
Yes.
if you want, you can, suppose you want to show this original duration or maybe total float after original durations, you can move it by using these arrow keys, right? If I move it, total float, and apply it, the right now total float showing here, you apply it, now total float is here. Same like dragging, you know. before. So you can move it as you wish. You want to remove it, you just double click it or click this arrow, remove from list. I double click it, it is gone. Now apply it, total float is gone. Now it is not showing in the layout. So same way, if you want to show, for example, remaining duration. So double click it either or click this one, or you can select multiple and click, all three will come, right? You want to remove all three, you just click here, it will go back. So for example, I want to add remaining, not remaining float, remaining duration, for example. I double click, it is added here in the end. And I move it, if you want to move it, you move it and then click apply.
Right.
Now, for example, I did it in 2 steps, right? Remaining duration first I added in the end and then I move it to here. But if you select this original duration before moving it, then if you move it, it will come after that automatically. No need to use up and down. So wherever you want to add, you just select that first and then move it here. So it will automatically be there.
After that, come after that.
Yeah. So these are the things. And also there are more formatting, like suppose, for example, here it is showing left align, start date, finish date, left align. Remaining duration is right align. Original duration is center because I made it center. So by default it is there. So it doesn't look, if it doesn't look good for you, you can align the columns also by going to this column, this icon. This is column. So for example, right now start is left align. So I go to start, click here, and then click this button. Edit
column.
Yeah. So where I click this, it opens this one. And here you can rename this column. You can increase the width. You can align the column also. So I center align this, for example. Click OK. Click apply. Start is center aligned. Same way you can apply finish also center align. You want to increase the width of for example finish date, so make it 100. So click apply. So making this from here, it will be more accurate, because by this you can assign the exact width like 100. So you can assign all these columns 100, 100, 100. So it will look good in the report that all columns are equal in size, right? By dragging, it will not be accurate. So by doing this one, it will be accurate. So that's why it is having this option here. And also you can rename it. For example, remaining duration. You don't want to show remaining duration because very long word. You can show RD, for example, and make it center. So it becomes RD here. Before it was remaining duration. Now it is RD. You can see here, this is RD. So these things you can play with it and experiment it. You will learn more. So these are the layouts. Now copying column formatting can be copied from one layout to another by selecting copy from button in the columns window. Here I explained this one. Editing columns also. So if I go to columns window, here there is a button. This is the button he's talking about. Copy from. So if I click copy from, and you can select, these are the layouts. These are the layouts. So you can select any layout and it will copy from there. What else is there? Editing column titles, I already explained. Modify, font and all, I explained this. Now time scale is coming. Okay. So you can modify this one. Now we go to time scale. See here, if you bring your mouse in this window and it becomes like magnifier glass. I'll make it bigger just to explain the time scale. This is the bar chart window. So if you bring your mouse here and when it becomes magnifying glass, and then you click and drag, then the window size of the month or week or whatever you are showing here, it will increase. If you bring left, it will decrease. You can decrease like this. When it becomes hand, you can move it. So when I bring it top, little bit top, then I move it. It is moving. Okay. So you can move the window from whatever date you want to see, you can move it. Now, how to modify this? Right now it is showing July, August, September. So it is showing month, then quarter, and in the top it is a filter. So you can right click anywhere in the chart. You will see this option bar. In that, activity details bar and all those things. So we will go to time scale now. This is time scale. Click it here. The same option is available in the top also, in the menu also, but I'm showing the shortcut. So here, the time scale window, we can show 2 lines, 3 lines. Right now it is showing 2 lines, quarter and month. If I click 3 lines, now it is showing what? Year, quarter, month. 3 lines. You can show in the bottom, date interval, you can change. These are the options for the date interval. Year, quarter, year, month, week, day, and all. Shift wise also means like hourly schedule. If you have first shift, second shift, third shift, so you can make those also. So right now it is showing month. For example, I want to show week. So I select month and week, apply it. Now it is showing week. See, it is congested, so I will make it little bit bigger to show you. Now, if for example I go to July, this is 27 July. This then 27 June. This 4th July, 11. So every time 7 is added. So it means it is weekly, right? So you can modify this time scale according to your requirement. If you want to show daily, you can click weekday and it will be 2 Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, like this. Like this. If you keep increasing, it will be 3-letter word. If you decrease it, it will become single letter word like this. It is automatically adjusting it. Okay. The window will become very big. So if you have very small project like 1 month project or 2 weeks project, a very critical project, for example, you can make the time scale adjust it to daily. If you have 3 months project or maybe 5 months projects, you can show it weekly. If it is 3 years project, then it is good to show in the monthly. So as per requirement, you can change the time scale and you can show it. You can modify it. Here also, you can change the font color and all those things. The font and color for this bar, for time scale bar. So if I click this button and I want to change the color, for example, I just select this red and make it a little bit bigger. And this background color, I want to change to something like this one. So it will be different color now. Apply it. You see, now the top bar here and here all is changed. So you can modify this color also if you want. Usually the default is best. We don't change it usually. But if you want, you have a test, different test, you can modify this. So the same thing is defined here. Now, bars. We come to bar. We modify the Gantt bars individually, visually distinguish different data. We can Gantt chart can be viewed in activities and project window. You can modify this, and there are options. And there is an exercise, and this is that. Okay. So let's do this one. So time scale I already explained. Now we'll go to modify bars. So this, as I explained you, this is bar chart, bar area, Gantt. We call it Gantt chart also. So when you right click, we see the bar option and bar chart options. Let's see what is bar option. When I click, this opens this dialog box. it is showing all the bars which is available, which we can show. So right now it is showing, the first column is showing display and it is ticked, check. Tick means it will show. If I remove it, it will not show. For example, I remove this, for example, this one, this one, this one. Okay. And then click apply. Let's see what happens. All gone. Right? So you can control the bar from here. Which one to show, which one not to show. This is first thing. So by clicking display remaining work, I want to show remaining work only. So I click remaining and apply. So only the remaining bars will show. There is no critical bar showing right now. If I want to show critical bar also, you click this display button, apply. Now the critical bars is showing. Okay. So this is this. Now here in the time scale and in the filter also, you can modify the filter, which is the advanced topic. I will not go into that. You can modify the color also by clicking here in this bar style. So for each bar, there are 2-3 tabs: bar style, bar setting, bar labels. So I'll show you few of them. For example, right now critical bar is showing red. Usually we show red, but this red is not good for you. You want to show a light red. So I select this one and click apply. So all my critical bar is slightly less red. Okay. You can show the size and all. Also, you can experiment these patterns and all those things. You can show the bar labels also. Like for example, this setting, bar setting is like when you collapse the bars, it will show or not show. You can control this from here. You want to show calendar non-work time also or not, you can necking, bar necking. Suppose I will show you. For example, I'll take one big activity. For example, this one, this is 10 days activities, right? So it will be visible here. So I go to bar and I apply this on the critical path. I apply bar setting, calendar non-work time. So it will show like this. Right now it is showing solid bar from here to here. If apply it, see here, or wherever there is a weekend, it is thin. Otherwise, it is thick. Okay, so this, if you want to show like this, you can click this one. Labels means if you want to add something to show in the bar along with the bar. Right now, it is showing what? It is showing the activity name and the in this case, like milestone. Okay, let's go to milestone first. Where is milestone? We have a separate bar for milestone. This is milestone, right? If I uncheck it, milestone is gone. Milestone is gone. See, there is no milestone. If I click, just look at it here, it will show again here. This is showing notice to proceed 27. What the bar labels is showing here? It is showing right side, position right, activity name, position right, start date. So we are adding in the right side 2 things, which is activity name as well as show me
Date.
27 date. So you can change this. Suppose you don't want to show start date, you delete it and it will show you only for notice to proceed. Same, other bars remain same. Only you are changing milestone bar, so you can customize your milestone bar as well. So you can change this one. If you want to change the style of this bar, like it is showing black, okay, or this is showing in this shape. You want to show in different shape, for example, there are shapes available. Whatever shape is available, you can show only that. So suppose it is showing, we will show circle. So we will select circle, okay, and the color. If I want to show red, for example, or red or blue or whatever. Now see, this is changed. This is red now. If I select blue, it will show blue. See, blue. So you can customize all the bars. This is for milestone. Same thing you can do it for other things also. For example, this is summary bar. This one, black one, is a summary bar. So what right now we are showing in summary bar? Summary bar, where is summary? This is summary. So this is showing, we are showing finish and group name. Group name means, if I go here, this is group name, design schedule. This is group name, procurement, because this is the WBS, right? This is showing construction. In this one, it is construction. Let me make it smaller by changing the time scale to month and week. So it will be a little bit smaller and you will be able to see it. So here it is showing construction is really big. Here it is showing construction and the date. So in the bar chart, in the bar options, if I go to summary bar, this is summary bar. Okay. And in the bar levels, it is showing group name and finish. So this is good for showing the high level schedule. Suppose if I summarize it for all those activities, now only single bar is visible. Here you can see this bar is showing milestone. Construction is showing from here to here, but we don't know what is the start date. So your manager asks you, oh, show me what is the start date here. So what you will do, you go to bars, okay, and go to summary. And in the bar levels, you add one option. Add one option in the left side, because they wanted left side, so I will add in the left. You can have lots of option here, bottom, right, center, left, right, whatever. So I want to add left side, and we want to add start. So you select the field from this option, start. Click S and then select start and then apply. It will show all the bars with the start dates. You see here, it is showing a start date. Even if you expand it, it is still showing here. So this way you can customize all your bars. You have to, practice. You can, go all the options, try whatever you want. You can play with it. The more you play, the more you learn. So it requires, practice. So you can modify the shapes, color, pattern, position, bar setting, new bars also. You can add new bars also. Like if it is not available in this option, you can define it by clicking
Add, yes.
and you can define it. Okay. You can position the bar also by shift up, shift down, and all. There are many options. If you go, it will take too much time. So I'm just giving you an idea that these are the options available. You should explore all these options whenever you have time. Now, these are the exercise just to practice, and I will share you with this exercise. It has subcontractor layout. You have to define this subcontractor layout with this criteria, filter and all. And then we have detailed bar chart layout. You have to define this one. Then critical path layout. You have to define this one layout. I forget to define the layout. This is layout. You see here, this small, this one is a layout. Small circle here. If you click here, the layout, these options are opening and the layout is open. So click open, it will open the layout. I don't want to save it, so just click no, and then it will open all the layouts, which is by default. It is defined here by Primavera, and you can define your own also. I think within 5 minutes it will disconnect. So quickly we'll finish. So how you will define one layout, I will just show you. For example, you want to save this layout which you have modified right now. Okay, so you go to layout by clicking this layout and then save as. So when I save as, and you can rename this training layout or whatever layout I mentioned in the exercise, you can name this and this will be available to current. So save it. Now if you go to this layout name is changed, and if you go in the open dialog box, you will see in the user training layout is there. Same way you can define these layouts, 4-week layout, critical layout, detail watch. First you do all the changes in the layout and then save it. And whenever, suppose if I apply this layout, apply it, okay, whole layout will change. See, everything is changed. If I want to apply this layout, apply it. See, cost, these columns, cost, everything is changed. These are all default layout. Classic WBS layout, I select it and it will show like this. So these layouts you can look at it, but what I am giving you in the example, you can define it by going to layout and save as. And whenever you want to open, click open. No need to save this, and then open your layout by selecting it and then applying it. You will open the same layout which I defined before. It is open. So this is the layout. Layout is very important for reporting purpose. This is basically report. Okay.
How did you come for the same same layout?
Sorry?
ओल्ड लेआउट पे कैसा है हम जैसा
वो ओपन करना है सपोज मैं ओपन किया, मैंने कोई सा भी लेआउट मैंने ओपन कर दिया,
ये ओपन करके है
अप्लाई कर दिया मैंने, अभी ये लेआउट है। अब आप जाना चाहते हैं कि भाई मैं जो लेआउट था या कोई भी लेआउट में जाना चाह रहे हैं, तो मैंने जो डिफाइन किया था उस लेआउट में जाना है, तो लेआउट में जाके ओपन करना है, क्लिक, ओके, ये नो कर देना है, सेव तो करना है। अगर कुछ चेंज किया, सेव करना चाह रहे तो सेव कर सकते, नहीं किया है तो नो कर देना है। ये बॉक्स आ जाएगा ओपन लेआउट, इसमें ग्लोबल है और यूजर है, ठीक है। तो ग्लोबल में नीचे में जो है यूजर का, इसको सेलेक्ट करना है और उसके बाद ओपन कर दे, अप्लाई कर दे, एक ही बात। अप्लाई करेंगे तो ये बॉक्स ओपन रहेगा, अप्लाई हो जाएगा, ओपन करेंगे तो ये बॉक्स चला जाएगा, ओपन होके चला जाएगा, ये देखो, ठीक है। अब इसमें भी ये जो है एक्सरसाइज में मैंने दिया है, ग्रुप इन सॉर्ट बाय WBS फिल्टर दिया, 4 वीक लुक एहेड शेड्यूल बना, सॉरी 4 वीक लुक एहेड लेआउट बनाने के लिए मैंने वो तरीका बताया, ये इसको करना है। और इसमें मेजर लाइंस फॉर मंथ, माइनर लाइंस फॉर वीक एंड ऑल यू कैन डिफाइन। ये फिल्टर डिफाइन किया मैंने लुक एहेड का, तो इसको प्रैक्टिस कीजिए आप, ठीक है। मैं इसको शेयर करता हूँ अपने इसमें ग्रुप में, and then you should do it. As more as you practice, you will learn more. क्या मंसूर साहब?
तो सर जी सर जी, तो नेक्स्ट वीक है इस क्लास के आप जा रहे हैं?
नहीं, अभी मेरे पास 3 हफ्ते हैं, तो मैं नेक्स्ट वीक में मैं हूँ। नेक्स्ट वीक में देखते हैं, कंक्लूड अगर हो जाता है तो कंक्लूड कर देंगे, अगर नहीं होता है तो उसके बाद वाले हफ्ते में। कोशिश मेरी यह रहेगी नेक्स्ट वीक, क्योंकि एक सेशन और रहेंगे ना, अगर कवर हो गया पूरा तो ठीक है, अगर इश्यूज रहेंगे तो मैं एक हफ्ते और लूंगा। वैसे 3 हफ्ते है, 30 हफ्ते में जा रहा हूँ मैं।
ये वापस
मेरा भी है
सेम लेआउट तो
प्रोग्राम
नहीं आ रहा है
जी,
मेरा भी
सेम
20
लेआउट तो नहीं आ रहा
20
है।
जून का है प्रोग्राम।
अच्छा, कोई मसला नहीं है, वापस आने के बाद कंटिन्यू करेंगे। क्या कह रहे हैं सुफियान?
वो जो पुराना लेआउट है वो ओपन नहीं हो रहा है, शायद मैं सेव कर दिया था तो कॉस्ट में, तो
हाँ,
एडमिन में जाना है तो
हाँ,
वो जो कॉस्ट का ही ओपन हो रहा है।
अब वो सेव कर दिया ना, इसीलिए वही हो गया। हाँ,
अगर डिलीट करते हैं तो ये पूरा चले जाएगा कि सिर्फ कॉस्ट का ही जाएगा?
डिलीट क्या करेंगे? लेआउट,
जैसा कि लेआउट खोले अपन, यूजर एडमिन आ रहा है, नीचे कॉस्ट एक्चुअल बोल के आ रहा है,
ओके।
अगर हम डिलीट करते हैं तो ये पूरा मतलब जो कॉस्ट का जो था वो जाएगा या
पूरा चला
चले
जाएगा।
जाएगी?
हाँ, वो लेआउट चला जाएगा। डिलीट कर दिया जाए कोई भी लेआउट तो वो लेआउट डिलीट हो जाएगा।
तो पुराना जो WBS था उस पे आ जाएगा ना वापस?
नहीं, पुराने पे नहीं आएगा ना, डिलीट हो जाएगा ना। कौन सा ये आपने बनाया, जो आपने बनाया है?
नहीं अभी
इसको ओवरराइट कर दिया ना।
फर्स्ट हम लेआउट में गए, राइट?
ठीक है,
लेआउट में जाके ओपन करे,
ठीक है,
ओपन करने से मैंने क्या दबाया था, कॉस्ट एक्चुअल को क्लिक करा था,
ओके,
अप्लाई कर दिया था, तो पूरा कॉस्ट बजट का वो शीट
ठीक है,
सेव
ठीक
कर
है,
दिया उसको।
ओके।
फिर मैं ओपन करता हूँ तो वापस जाने के लिए तो नीचे एडमिन में जाना है, एडमिन के बाद नीचे कॉस्ट एक्चुअल की शीट आ रही है।
हाँ, तो आपने उसको सेव कर दिया।
हाँ,
कैसे सेव किया ना, तो वो आपके पास आ गया। वो ग्लोबल वाला अपनी जगह पे है, आप वाला जो है नीचे है यूजर में।
हाँ,
तो यूजर एडमिन जो है ना, वो आप कभी भी डिलीट कर सकते हैं, डिफाइन कर सकते, कोई मसला नहीं।
ओके, चलिए
उसको डिलीट करके दोबारा फिर से बना ले, कोई मसला, ठीक है। लेकिन प्रैक्टिस करें, आपने किया नहीं इस हफ्ते, प्रैक्टिस करें। जो भी और भी लोग हैं, वाहिद है, इम्तियाज है,
आ गया, बराबर सही हो गया।
ठीक है ना। तो इसको प्रैक्टिस करें। द मोर यू प्रैक्टिस द मोर यू विल बिकम, यू लर्न फास्टर एंड ये कंफर्टेबल हो जाएगा फिर आपके लिए।
और
ठीक
वो
है।
फाइल्स भी, वो क्या हुआ था कि क्रिटिकल उसमें था, इसलिए दूसरे फाइल्स ओपन नहीं हो रहे थे। ऑल एक्टिविटीज फिल्टर में गए तो जब ओपन
तो
होते
सर
हैं।
जी
हाँ,
फिर
वो
जो
फिल्टर
आगे
हुआ।
कास्ट का है वो भी हमने सीखना है इंशाल्लाह।
जी
तो कास्ट का बजटरी वगैरह का है।
हाँ, इसके बाद वही है, रिसोर्सेज है। इसके बाद जो है रिसोर्सेज,
अच्छा
अगला सेशन इंशाल्लाह रिसोर्स पे होगा, लेकिन इसको कंप्लीट कर ले तभी हो पाएगा, ये
हाँ
नहीं
इंशाल्लाह।
नहीं हो पाएगा।
चलो,
इंशाल्लाह जी।
तो फिर कंप्लीट हो जाएगा इंशाल्लाह शेड्यूल। इसके बाद रिसोर्सेज है, कॉस्ट है, और उसके बाद बेसलाइन हम असाइन करेंगे। बेसलाइन करके उसको अपडेट करेंगे, शेड्यूल को कैसे अपडेट होता है, कितना प्लान परसेंट है और एक्चुअल परसेंट जो आता है किस तरह से हम दिखाते हैं, वो हमारा फाइनल वो रहेगा।
जी
इंशाल्लाह
ठीक है, चले,
जी।
ठीक है।
दुआओं की दरखास्त है, इंशाल्लाह बात होती है।
ओके।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
हाँ।